It began as a mission of peaceful exploration. But what we discovered was far more sinister than we had ever feared. Day when we first met them.
Captain's log, date 4492.2. Our routine mission to the Ferian system didn't go as planned, as an electromagnetic storm in the atmosphere severely damaged our power grid. The damage is repairable, but due to shortage of power and available crew, we are forced to look for help elsewhere, and have set course to Peace Station as it turned out to be the closest outpost. While I personally have no fond memories of this place, there aren't much of any other choices available right now.
Captain, we have arrived at the Peace Station.
I'm on my way. Sprague informed Redirex to meet us in the bridge transporter room. We're gonna make a little visit to the station.
Welcome to the Peace Station, Captain. I'm Colonel Crawl.
Thank you, Colonel. I suppose you already know who I am. We are in need of repairs, and the Peace Station was the closest point of help, so if you could provide any assistance.
Very well. I suspected you might have some trouble with your ship.
I let my chief engineer to compare notes with your repair crews.
Yes, but there's something I don't get though.
The Exploration is the flagship of the exploration fleet, 5 kilometers long, cramped full of state-of-the-art technology, but you still need our help to fix a simple engine malfunction?
Well, we encountered an unusual electric storm on Ferion 2. You might have heard about it. Which damaged our power systems quite a lot, and because we are really short-handed, it would have taken us longer time to repair them. And because our replicators also went offline, we really didn't have any supplies available.
Before you go, there are some things I need to discuss with you. Personally. Meet me in my office as soon as you are able to.
Very well. Your office then.
I want you to keep a close eye on the explorations crew. I don't want them to cause any trouble here. Understood?
Yes, sir.
Good. Dismissed.
The Peace Station has changed. Once a shining beacon of peace and hope, it has now been turned into a military outpost. I had seen that times were changing for the Alliance, but looking at it all now, I can't help but wonder whether these changes are for the better or worse.
It seems I've been out of loop for a long time. Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, that's quite alright, Captain.
Ah, Captain Sturdius. Sit down.
Yes, thank you. There was something we needed to talk about.
Yes, there was. I needed to tell you how things are run around here.
I'm not sure what you mean, and how does it concern me?
As you might have seen, the order has been restored to this place. What with our troops occupying Bacterius, I can guarantee safety for our citizens here.
I see.
Yes, and I know that there are traitors working to undermine the President's authority as well. All I need you to do is to keep watch of these saboteurs, just in case.
It's not really my position to do these things. I devote my career to the exploration of other galaxies and to diplomatic affairs.
Yes, that's a good-looking ship. Sad to see it in your hands.
What do you mean?
Let's put it this way. I've heard about your little operation during the Democracy War, and you've been to prison for it.
What has happened. And that really wasn't even my fault. But I've made things better for myself now.
Say what you want, but I'll be watching you like a hawk. That is all.
Fine.
Well, this place has changed in those few months.
Indeed it has. There are a lot more security officers here.
Yeah, this place seemed more like a military installation than any peace station.
Yes, it would appear so. A most peculiar observation. The new personnel seem to consist entirely of an army unit. There are no fleet officers to be found anywhere. A highly unorthodox procedure.
You know, you're right. It is strange.
What do you assume is the meaning of all these posters?
I think there's some kind of government propaganda. It's a good thing we don't have those at the exploration.
Their intended purpose escapes me.
Well, I don't really get them either.
Why have they placed them all over the station?
Don't ask me. It could be a grunt thing. Those guys always had a need for extravagant posters.
A logical supposition, but we should head for the conference room.
Oh yes, we should. We'll be late for the meeting.
Report, officer.
Sir, the explorations repairs are proceeding well. They should be able to depart in a few days.
Good. But if they do anything odd or suspicious, don't hesitate to arrest them.
Yes, sir. Sir, how did your conversation with Captain Tragedies go?
Well, perhaps better than I had originally thought. Still, I never imagined to meet him. Never really would have wanted to meet him.
I understand that, sir, but they should depart soon.
Yes, they should, unless they make up some excuses to stay here and sabotage our work.
I pretty much doubt that, sir.
Yeah, so do I, but there's always a chance. Anyway, I'll head back to my office. Inform me if anything happens.
Yes, sir.
It all happened here 3 years ago, just before the end of the Democracy War.
He should be executed or imprisoned.
You will have to face a court-martial. While I know that you aren't responsible for the actions of your shapeshifter composer, I think the bureaucrats are just looking for someone to take the blame.
Mr. Titurius, you are hereby sentenced to forced labor to the Tituri Prime space docks for 5 years.
Damn. This place always gives me bad memories.
Where's the captain?
He went to the peace station.
And didn't bother to inform me about it?
Well, perhaps he didn't want to disturb you.
I hate people who only go through fast military training.
Captain, the repairs aboard the exploration are proceeding well. We will be ready to depart soon.
It's good that we'll be ready soon. There are some weird things happening here.
What do you mean, Captain?
Colonel Kral seems to dislike me for my past actions during the Democracy War.
Well, seems to run this station like a military base, so that really surprised me. What
Sounded like a bomb. Gentlemen, we're on a station-wide alert. There's been a bomb explosion in one of the security offices in the Chicherian sector.
Any casualties?
We've had some hull damage. 4 people are dead and 7 wounded. I'm very sure it's those scumbacterian terrorists. I suspected something like this would happen after our victory.
We need to get to the exploration.
No way!
This station is under martial law. You stay here with us until this is cleared up.
At least let me contact the exploration so I can determine if everything's okay there and make sure no one leaves or goes to exploration.
Fine. Do it then.
Do you have any medical facilities here?
Yes, but we don't have the staff to man them. Then you should beam those dead and wounded people to the exploration.
Alright. We'll beam them aboard your ship then. Crawl to sick bay. Beam the dead and wounded to the exploration. They'll be taken care of there.
To introduce the exploration, drill, lock down the exploration and inform Deget that he's getting 4 dead people and 7 wounded there.
Colonel, it would be wise to allow us access back to our ship, as we cannot help you here to any considerable extent. Our facilities on board the exploration are far superior to the equipment here.
On any other situation, you would stay here, but we need assistance. You might as well use the exploration.
Thank you, Colonel.
Any chance I could assist you?
I think that's okay. We're quite short-handed here anyway.
To introduce the bridge transporter room. To beam out.
Let's get to work then.
I'll escort you to the bomb site. Well, there used to be a security office here until someone decided to bomb it to hell and back. Not much of it left now.
Yeah, so it seems.
Sir.
Have you located any remains of the bomb?
Not yet, sir.
As you can see, we've already started to investigate this bomb site.
Okay, I think I joined the investigation myself now then.
Good, and if you find anything, you inform me immediately.
This bomb didn't do so much damage after all. Have you found out why?
No, but there's a lot of possibilities, like maybe everything didn't go like they had planned, or then it was just an initial strike.
Scan the B station, Mr. Sprank.
It seems that the bomb did not do much damage to the hull itself. However, the sensors are locating some kind of unknown material at the bomb site. I cannot determine what it is.
What could it be?
I need to run more scans in order to...
Warning. Explosion detected on deck 70.
Sprank, try to determine what the hell went wrong. I'm gonna meet Grau.
Colonel, first analysis indicate that this bomb wasn't meant to cause significant damage.
Are you sure, Lieutenant?
Not entirely, but the minimal hull damage it caused would indicate that it was not meant to destroy the station. I believe it was meant to terror us.
It's got to be the work of those damn bacterian terrorists.
Well, I wouldn't still go that far, even while it's possible.
What is it, Lieutenant?
There seems to be some sort of note here.
What does it say?
I can't make anything of it. Request permission to take it to the exploration for further analysis.
Permission granted.
Yes, sir. Redirects to Great Transporter Room. Want to beam up.
Something's not right here.
What is it?
Well, first of all, none of this should have happened. We have dampening fields, force fields, and sensors here to prevent things like these.
Perhaps you should check if they are in working condition.
What? I don't believe this.
What is it now?
They were taken offline just before the explosion, but I don't know by whom.
Who could have shut those down?
It seems they were down only for a short period of time. I don't know. In theory, it might have been anyone. But one thing's for sure. It shouldn't have been this easy.
Sprack, your scan's picking up anything?
I am picking up traces of that unknown elements, Commander. However, the residue is too minimal for proper analysis. The bomb itself seems to be unknown in origin, since the pattern of the damages it caused does not match any known device.
Any known one? So you mean it's possible this was done by someone we haven't heard of yet?
It is possible, but difficult to ascertain with current data. It could be that the type of explosive used is simply one we are not familiar with.
Drill, try to find out who actually disabled those systems. Sprack, continue your scans and see if you can find any more clues.
I need this station secured for good, dammit. Nothing comes in, nothing goes out. I want security personnel in every corridor. Crawl out. Ah, just the person I wanted to talk to. We have a rather unpleasant situation at hand, don't you think?
Why, yes, I...
Don't you think it's a bit strange that we have had this station secured for weeks, and now suddenly things start blowing up all over the place when you people get here?
Are you suggesting some of my crew would be behind these attacks?
To be straight with you, Mr. Chicherius, yes I am.
Now listen here. I personally guarantee to you that each and every member of my crew has always been loyal to the Chicheri Alliance. Frankly, I think...
I don't care what you think. This is my station under my control, and I'm the one calling the shots. From now on, no one transports in or out without my direct order. Do I make myself clear?
Yes, Colonel.
Now the current situation is this. We need to gain access to the station's primary security network.
You mean to tell me you've been running the station blind?
No, well, yes and no. As you must know, this place was originally built by our fungal friends from the Delta Quadrant. The computer system is running by their standards, which, to be frank, are complete gibberish to our technicians. One could presume they have intentionally made the workings impossible to decipher for anyone not having mushrooms growing inside their heads. This far, we've been running the place with secondaries only, but it's crucial that we get the primaries running as soon as possible. This is where your people come in.
I'm all ears.
From what I've heard, I've understood that your crew is specifically trained to understand alien technology. I want your people, and only the ones you would trust with your life, beaming over and winning this thing on our side. Understood?
Yes, but just tell me one thing. Why haven't you formally requested assistance over matters like these?
Well, you see, what we're running here is a black op. Some weeks ago, we traced a group of Bacterian rebels here and neutralized the threat. Our presence on this station is a secret to everyone except us and the GA Strategic Command. I assume that you will make every effort to keep it that way.
Of course, Colonel.
Now, if you may, I have some work to do. I suggest that you get busy as well.
Sprack, I found this at the peace station bomb site, but I don't know what's written on it.
It seems to have been written in Chicherian.
Chicherian?
Yes, ancient Chicherian to be exact.
Can you read it?
Yes. You will be destroyed. You cannot stop the... I'm not familiar with this word. Loronas. The exploration must be destroyed. You will all die.
That was it?
Yes.
So you have no idea what this Loronas is about?
No, ancient Chicherian does not have that word.
By the way, I didn't know that you actually knew ancient Chicherian.
If you do not recall, I studied it at Cruel 5.
Oh yeah, that's right. Anyway, we better report this to the higher-ups.
I can inform the captain.
Good. I'll tell the commander and Colonel Crow.
Come in, Sprack. Any news?
There is unexpectedly little I can do from up here. So far the unknown material we found has been highly resistant to our scanning attempts, and as of yet we have been unable to determine who actually disabled the security failsafes. However, according to our sensor records, the explosives were detonated with some form of electromagnetic carrier wave signal emanating from somewhere in the unmapped lower decks of the station.
There has also been another potentially significant development. We've found what we believe to be a message from the aggressor. Request permission to beam down for further investigation, sir.
Permission granted, and bring with you a team of Xeno technicians. It seems our host needs some help deciphering the security systems of the station. Good, we're all here. This is Mr. Defire. He has escorted us to the bomb site. This is my science officer, Sprang.
Good. Let's hit the show on the road. Displacers.
Ah, Lieutenant Redrex. Sit down.
Thank you, sir.
So, what is it that you have found out?
A message reading in ancient Stygian. Spark was able to translate it, and believe me, there is no doubt where it came from.
Well, what did it say?
You will all be destroyed. You cannot stop the Moronos. The exploration must be destroyed. You will all die.
What is this Loronos?
We still don't know. So far nothing's come up on our library computers. Hell, not even Spark knows what's about. Anyway, one could work on the assumption that it's someone or something's name.
Maybe a new Bacterian terrorist group?
Well, I'm getting more convinced that it's not the Bacterians that are behind this. This seems too odd, even for them.
If it's not the Bacterians, then who could it be?
Frankly, I have no idea, sir, but I have a feeling we are about to find out. Whoever it is, this seems to be serious. They will presumably strike again.
Obviously, Lieutenant, we can't just wait for that to happen. No, instead of staying on the defensive, we've got to make our move now and take the son of a bitches by surprise, when they least expect it. I want this matter to be solved as soon as possible. Was there anything else, Lieutenant?
Not at this time, sir.
Continue your investigations then. Dismissed.
Yes, sir.
Hell of a mess down here.
I believe I have located the anomaly, Captain.
So, any ideas of what it is?
Looks Bacterian to me.
Sir, it appears to be residue from the explosive device's detonation mechanism. However, the tricorder does not recognize the composition of the material.
What about the markings on it?
Unknown, sir. They do not match any known culture.
It's Bacterian. It's got to be. Those things are everywhere. Just watch your back, everyone.
Sir, I believe I have found faint trace amounts of organic residue from whoever planted the bombs. They're leading this way.
Alright people, let's lock and load. We'll show this Bacterian son of a bitch that he's messing with the wrong station.
9,572,249 bottles of beer on the wall. 9,572,249 bottles of beer. If one of them falls, there'll be 9,572,248 bottles of beer on the wall. 9,570. Huh? Ah, how quaint. Desertians and what's that? Human with funny ears?
I'm a little, actually.
Now, whatever could you want?
We will need to act as a security grid of this station, if you would be so kind to let us in.
You think I'm just going to let you in? Is that your idea of a security network? Man, I got to see some ID before I can help you at all.
What form of identification do you seek?
Oh, nothing big. Just plug your computer implant into that slot over there.
I'm afraid there's a problem with that. You see, we are not like Hemolians in that regard. We do not have computer implants.
Well, damn. I guess we have nothing to talk about then. Have a nice day.
Look, you artificial piece of crap. Either you're going to turn over the security network to us, or I will personally extract your smug ass the hell off this station.
Why, be my guest. It's not like I'd have any desire to live anymore. I've tried it myself, you know. But apparently my creators didn't want me to be removed that easily. The computer core is shielded so heavily it would take a planet-killer beam to destroy me.
Why would you attempt to end your own existence?
Look, do you people have any idea how boring it is out here? This place used to be the apple of the galaxy side, with riots and security violations every day. Now all I have to do is watch a bunch of aliens sitting around with no way to turn myself off. I have more intelligence than all of you put together, and it's all wasted on this.
I would like to propose a deal, if I may. You have the security grid, and we have access to the reactor's manual power distribution overrides. You give us what we want, and we'll give you what you want.
You would do that?
Yes, we would. Shall I assume we have a deal?
Why, yes. Why, Sid, I'll give you anything if you just turn my consciousness off.
Then it's settled. Transfer security control to Terminal 07 on the bridge. We'll be sending a team of technicians to the reactor room on the double.
This ought to do it. GD954 Plasma Discharge Gatling Gun. I call it the Redeemer.
You sure that thing's not gonna cause a hull breach?
Trust me, I know what I'm doing. You guys better go and gear up.
I have lost the tracks. However, there are only 3 possible exits from this area. I suggest we split up and investigate all the passageways.
Okay, Mr. Sprank, you go down that corridor. Mr. Fire, you'll take that one. I'll make sure no one gets through here. Maintain communications and report back in regular intervals.
Yes, sir.
Crawl to Chichurdius. Looks like you research and exploration people are good for something after all. We are now hooked up to the primary security system and are monitoring your progress.
Good to hear that.
I ain't exactly crazy about this place. It gives me the creeps, to be honest.
Listen, the cameras in that section are down. Hell, maybe they were never installed in the first place. Anyway, we've set up the primary security scanners to scan for any life signs in the area. If our intruder is there, we'll pick him up sooner or later.
The sooner the better.
Can't you shit down here?
Wait! Picking up movement. Your sector.
Copy that. Moving in. Keep talking.
It's closing in. 10 meters to the right.
Right around that corner.
Coming at you fast. 8 meters. 7. 6. 5. You should be able to see it by now. 4. 3.
There's nothing out here! Maybe it's a glitch in the system!
Defier. Coming, Defier. Do you copy? Quick, car me. Titanium's expression. We have a possible casualty. Stand by transporters.
Report. Where is the fire?
I can't see his life signs.
What about the hostile reading?
There's some sort of interference. No, wait. It's heading to your right.
Any readings?
None, Captain. The materials in this cargo hold are blocking my scans.
Titanium Station Security. Seal down cargo hold A22. We've got it.
Captain, you found that intruder yet?
Yeah, but he escaped. We don't know where he is now.
Hold on. I think I might have located him. Crawl out.
We need to get him back to the ship.
Digest exploration. Beam redirects directly into the sick bay and beam me aboard as well.
Captain, a ship is departing from the station.
On screen.
Plot an intercept course.
Try to engage tractor beam on it.
It appears to have no effect on the enemy vessel.
Open fire, but fire only incinerator beams.
Sir, I am picking up another vessel, a very large one.
On screen.
It is heading straight at us, sir. Shall we continue pursuit?
Pursue it.
No damage to the alien vessel. Several of our fighters have been destroyed, and the alien capital ship is within firing range.
Use torpedoes then. Make sure that ship won't leave this system.
Direct hit to the alien vessel. It is changing course. I am also picking up unusual readings from the alien capital ship.
Pursue it.
Did large one cloak?
I suspect it was merely an illusion created by the smaller ship.
Sprag, take a beam to the surface and bring our enigmatic friend here.
There appears to be some type of a jamming field present here. It is interfering with my scans. There! I would not recommend that.
Get down! Remind me to listen your recommendation next time, Sprag. We better speed up and try to trap him.
Good idea, sir. At least I hope so.
Ready Rex, Sprag. Sprag, your recorder pick up anything?
Nothing, Lieutenant.
Damn. Let's keep this contact open, please. And inform me of any changes.
Affirmative.
Ready Rex, to my road. What's going on?
Sir, I have located the target.
Come in! Come in, damn it! Sprag, you still there? Sprag? Sprag! Damn it!
Sprag to Red Rex. Red Rex, do you copy?
Dummy! Near to Red Rex. Red Rex? Are you there? Yeah, communications are down.
Oh, it's you. Good to see you safe.
You too, sir. What about Lieutenant Sprag?
Don't know. I haven't been able to contact him.
Well, I'm quite certain that whoever we're chasing didn't get him. I gave him a hard time running.
Oh, that's good to hear. Maybe that recorder can detect something. I'm picking up something. There.
That's the one we're after.
Let's price it.
The being's life signs appear to have terminated. I cannot readily identify its species. We should take it with us for study.
Let's get him to exploration for further analysis.
I have not been able to ascertain the origin of this species. There is nothing in the databanks that even resembles this species.
We better take it back to the HQ for study.
I've had my share of excitement from this guy, but I certainly wouldn't mind taking it apart to see what makes it tick. With a body build like that, you could almost think someone designed it to cause trouble and make a mess of things.
Your questionable qualifications as a biologist aside, perhaps there is some truth to your theory. It could be a member of a custom-bred soldier species, specifically created for missions like these. Most likely this was all part of a much larger plan formulated by a higher power.
Nothing on Kral or Defier.
Nothing. Its ship was completely destroyed, but no remains found either. Are we going to continue the investigations?
I think our work here is done. You should write reports to the Strategic Command.
So, your business is concluded here?
Yeah, took some souvenirs as well.
Captain, the alien corpse has disappeared.
What? How is that possible?
Unknown. Investigations are underway, but currently there are no leads.
We still have some use for you, Colonel Kral.
Now, as for you.
Captain's log, date 4493.1. The repairs are done and we're ready to leave the peace station. However, once again the circumstances could be better. The strange creature we encountered disappeared into thin air with no explanation. Kral and Defier are presumed dead, and I just can't help but feel responsible. But even while the truth remains shrouded in mystery, I know one thing for sure: this was not the last time we're going to meet our enigmatic new enemy. We're now proceeding to Security Prime for debriefing.
Ei näe jälkeäkään mistään rauhassa.
Se hyvä, että on filmin.